All of Oridon is in danger.
Maleficent's scepter and the Queen's crown have been stolen.
The sleeping spell spreads throughout Oridon. We're trying to discover which villain has perpetrated this evil.
I know how villains think. We are very short on time.
A great evil will have their revenge, and all in Oridon will pay forever.
Every time we open the barrier, we're exposed to danger.
He was draining all of my magic when I felt my power slipping away.
The only thing more powerful than the scepter is Hades' Ember.
Unless I get that ember, it's game over.
Well, it's been a while since I introduced this show. It feels like a great honor to be back. Well, anyways, it's time to get things started with the one, the only, Puppet as your host. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Puppet Review Stuff. Now, if this is your very first time checking out my channel, if you didn't know, I do daily reviews, movie reviews, cartoon discussions, and reactions. And if all that stuff you get sounds good to you, then check out my channel, Puppet Review Stuff. Now, without further ado, let's get things started. Now, the Disney Channel was something I watched when I was a kid, but nowadays, I just find it insufferable. All it is just girl sitcoms, and honestly, why is it only just girl sitcoms? I don't understand that. And these shows are just not funny at all. And the acting is always just so awkward to watch. I just can't watch it. The only thing on Disney Channel I actually watch now is the cartoons. You know, they got a lot of great cartoons like Star, which has come to an end sadly. They got DuckTales, which is just incredible. I highly recommend watching that. And we got Big Sea Green, which I have not seen, but I've heard good things from. And we have the new show Amphibia, which I'm still in the middle of watching. I have actually only seen 2 episodes of it. I'm trying to get into it. It's kind of hard to get into. But yeah, and also Disney Channel is known for their movies. The Disney Channel original movies. Yes, those. Some are usually not good. And some of them are okay. I don't remember anyone that's amazing, but you know, yeah. It's really rare for a Disney Channel original movie to get a sequel, but you know, there's some like Camp Rock, we got High School Musical, we got Teen Beach Movie, and I think Halloween. Those got sequels, and Descendants was such a big success that it got a sequel, but not just that, it also got a 3rd film, which is what we're going to be talking about today. Descendants is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. I know it's bad, it's not really that good, but honestly, I just can't help but enjoy the films. They have a lot of good songs that, honestly, I listen to from time to time, and, you know, just, I can't say the acting is amazing, but it's just, I don't know what's about Descendants, but I just do like it and enjoy the heck out of it. I mean, the concept alone for Descendants is kind of iffy. It sounds more like a series of shorts or just like a doll toy line. I wonder how the concept for this movie came to play. Mr. Mouse, sir? Yes, you can speak. Yeah, here's my concept for our new doll line. It's called Descendants. Basically, we take the kids of the Disney villains and, you know, make them into dolls, yeah. We can make play sets, different dresses, different versions of these characters, yeah. So, what do you think, sir? What do you think of my idea? That's a very interesting idea, sir. Well, thank you, Mr. Mouse. But I got one question for you. How are we supposed to make a profit? What do you mean, sir? How are we supposed to make a profit? Is that it? Just dolls? You think we just sell one item of the thing? We make it a franchise. We sell everything. This idea's just gonna bankrupt me if you do this. No, we need more. We need more. What more, you ask? Oh, what about a movie? Yes, we need a movie. It's a dumb idea, sir. Like, aren't all our Disney villains dead anyways in this film? Don't they get killed off, or at least in a sequel they get killed off? And it makes sense. None of these characters live in the same universe. That doesn't make sense. Especially Tiana. Tiana takes place in like the 19-somethings. That wouldn't make sense in the continuity of our Disney universe. I don't care if the concept is stupid, it is retarded. But sir, I don't want to make a movie. Don't you goddamn talk back to me! I'm the best! I control everything! I know everything! I know Star Wars! I know Marvel! I know Pixar! No, I know goddamn 20th Century Fox! So don't you goddamn backsass me! Oh, my ideas are legendary! Anything I put out, anyone will say, I'll make a quick buck on anything! Oh, you know what I did for the Lion King? All I did was copy and paste the first movie, and then put a little bit CGI into it, and boom! You got $1 billion hit! I've already made $1 billion on it! would see it. I believe they'll buy toys of it. I don't care about your vision. All you should care about is my vision. Making money. That's my vision. You think I care about the happiness of children? I do not care. I care about the happiness of me, Mr. Mickey. I don't care about anyone else's happiness. Not even Minnie. Go ahead, make the movie. No, scram. Get off my face. Okay, Mr. Mouse. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll leave, sir. I'll leave. Well, that's kind of how I imagine it. It might not be that way, but that's kind of how I imagine it. So, I guess without me rambling on, I guess it's time to get into this review. So, without further ado, roll the clip.
I'm supposed to protect Oregon.
I felt all of my power slipping away. Unless I get that ember, it's game over.
You shouldn't have come here.
People's lives are in danger.
This is a job for pirates.
I need that to break a spell.
No! I had no choice!
So basically, all four of the gang are back in a big third film. And they try to bring back some kids from the Isle of the Lost, trying to give them a chance just like they were able to. But things don't go right when a mysterious villain comes into play in this film. And threatens the entire world. Yes. Yeah, that's really it. And, you know, they have to do stuff and fight this villain, meet up with other bad guys, and yeah, that's really it. I have nothing else. Okay, on to you, Bucket. Oh yay, the cast is back. And a third entry into the franchise. Yay! Just yay. Okay. I know I love the Descendants movies, but this movie was just, I did not like it at all. I honestly, I was just bored half of the way through this film. It was just insufferable. Like, I guess now that I've become a critic, I'm just able to see the flaws in a lot of films. And this film had so many flaws. And we're getting into it. Plus, this is going to have spoilers for the film. So, yeah, be warned. So we're also going to just talk about the villain.
Something is pulling me. It's so magnetic. My body is moving, unsure where I'm headed. All of my senses have left me defenseless. This darkness around me is promising vengeance. The price that I'm willing to pay is expensive. There's nothing to lose when you're lonely and friendless. So my only interest is showing this princess that I am the queen and my reign will be endless!
Audrey, she's the villain. And she's just, the only reason she's a villain, she goes cuckoo crazy by singing a song and saying, oh, I should have been queen. And so she decides to cause mayhem and, like, basically try to kill everyone. It's like, why? Like, I know you're jealous, but do you have to go cuckoo crazy, steal the scepter, turn people to stone, and to put them to sleep? Like, sure, I don't think jealousy makes you want to do all that. She must have been on something. Honestly, she just broke in to, like, the museum, which holds, like, all that Disney stuff. And like, where's the security? Like, the guy just fell asleep. It's not like he was under a sleeping spell like the first film. No. And also, when she broke the glass, no alarm went off. Because, you know, when Fairy Godmother's lawn was taken away, you know, alarm went off. But when she broke the glass, no alarm went off. Or even when Maleficent's scepter was taken, no alarm. And she was just, like, there for a while after she broke the glass, just singing. Someone could have rushed in, like, once that glass was broken already to get her. But no, we have to give her a special little song, okay? Like, okay, like, Audrey as a villain was laughable because how much she was phoning it in. It was really funny, though. Like, she was just like, I am the bad guy. Yes, I'm gonna take over the world because this guy dumped me. Yes, okay, That is really bad motivation. And it's just like, her performance as the villain it wasn't really even, like, I couldn't even take it serious. I couldn't tell if she's taking this seriously or not, because it was just so badly acted, but it was good, okay? It was laughable. I can give, you know, hands to Disney for hiding the fact of who the villain was. I thought it was gonna be Hades and Uma gonna try to take over Oregon, but no, it was Audrey. Yeah. And honestly, Hades, if you were looking forward to Hades, he's in this movie for probably about 20 minutes. He's not really a big part, even though he is Mao's father, and they were hyping that up. That was like the first teaser we got, was Mao saying, Daddy?
Dad?
And yeah, we didn't get much of him. And apparently now Hades is a biker dude. Apparently that just lays around doing nothing. Just a lazy dad. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. The Lord of the Dead just being a lazy guy in a biker suit. I just don't see Hades doing that at all. It's just baffling to me.
There's only so long you can be here before it drives you to madness.
I don't belong here!
It makes you think, is every person here really evil? Do they deserve to be here? I was Lord of the Underworld, not Lord of the Underground. I didn't want their world when they imprisoned me here, but after being caged up for years, maybe I do want to take everything from them.
You know, it also frustrates me about Hades. Like, the beginning when we first saw him, he was trying to break out, and also, he was hurting people. He was hurting the other kids, trying to, like, shoot them down. But at the very end, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a nice guy. Like, no, you are not. You are not a nice guy. Honestly, you were trying to kill them. You're like, you knocked them out with your magic. But now you're like, oh yeah, I'm a nice dude now. Because he talked to his daughter, like, no, then why, if you're a nice guy, then why did you attack? Why couldn't you say, I'm mistreated, I'm a good person now, can you let me out, please? You could have done that. No, but no, just attack them. Okay, yeah, just do that. It doesn't really make sense at the very end, okay? Like, I was hoping that he would be the surprise villain and try to take over Oridon, and then, of course, I would be okay if Mal did calm him down and, like, say, you know, don't do this. I mean, I would be okay, but I was predicting for that to happen. No, he's just there, I guess. But what is Uma's role in this movie? Well, now she's actually friends and teaming up to take down Audrey, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with redeeming Uma, because Uma was I do like Uma, the character. I liked her in Descendants too, and it's great to see her again and actually put her into a proper role, unlike Hades.
Did you really think I was just gonna swim away and give up? They may have won the day, but things are only starting. Let them sit back in their perfect little world. While they've been celebrating, I've been planning my revenge.
And also Mal and Una do some My Little Pony bull crap by having their, like, if they hold hands and, like, chant a magic spell, they'll break a spell. I'm like, oh, you're kidding me, right? The power of friendship? No, this is not My Little Pony. This is goddamn Descendants. That does not work. That does not work. Okay, that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't at all. Ugh. The fairy godmother in this movie is so annoying because everything she says is bippity boppity boo. Like, okay, I understand that's your thing, but you don't have to keep saying bippity boppity boo every single time you're trying to say something. It's not clever and it's not funny, okay? Quit it. Quit it. You know, the rules of basically the Isle of the Lost is very, very confusing because, you know, magic does not work there. Not at all. Magic does not work. Okay, so in this movie, Mal is turned into, like, this evil, like, grandmother person, like, basically, the evil queen's, like, transformation evil lady thing. And they go back to the Isle of Lost, and she turns back because no magic exists there. Okay, answer me this. In the second movie, they had a talking dog, okay? And the talking dog went to the Isle of the Lost, and the dog could still talk. How come he was able to talk? I mean, wouldn't the magic from whenever the dog ate that truth gummy be worn off if he went there? Just like how Mal was able to basically go there and the witch's spell was taken off of her? That doesn't really make sense, okay? And also, like, once she leaves the Isle of the Lost, she's still Mal. Like, she didn't do any type of spell to break the curse of her being a witch, and that just baffled me. Why? And also, how did they get back? They used motorcycles to get there, but also, like, Harry and Dum Dum destroyed the bikes to get back. And I'm just curious, how'd they get back? Because they don't explain how they actually got back to Oridon. Because in the next scene, they just run up in a field. I'm like, I would have loved to have known how they got back. Magic? It obviously was magic or just bullcrap. The writers just couldn't think of a thing. And they just, yeah, let's just put them back on Oridon. Like, okay. Things like that, they should not just leave out, okay? Don't leave stuff like that. That is dumb. I want to know how they got back to Oridon, okay? This is just gonna haunt me for the rest of my life, thinking, how did they get back to Oridon? Like, that's just baffling me right now. The songs in these movies are well done, but honestly, I don't like them. I think Descendants 2 has the best songs, but I think there was one good song in this film, and that was Mao's solo, and I forgot. Once Upon a Time, I don't know what the song is called. But that was the only good song in my opinion. I mean, the dance choreography was actually really good. I mean, I can't really just be negative about that. The songs were well sung, but I just did not like them. I'm not really going to complain about me not liking the song, because I know probably most of you guys probably like the songs. I just didn't like them. I'm not really going to complain about them. But, I mean, there was one part, okay? Like, so Audrey makes these knights, these suits of armor come to life to attack these guys, okay? And for some reason, the suits of armor start having a dance-off with the Descendants cast. I'm like, why? Why are they dancing? Why are they dancing now? There was no point of them dancing. They were just fighting. Audrey is controlling these people to attack them. Why are they now, like, having a dance-off? This is like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's stupid. That's stupid. I mean, yeah, breaking down the song is always stupid. Like, also, like, one song which did not need to be in the movie, but it was a good song, was, like, Evie wanting to kiss her boyfriend, Doug. I think his name is Doug. Like, okay, we don't need that long. Just kiss the guy already, okay? We don't need an entire song of her just saying, oh, I want to kiss him. Do I love him? Like, clearly you love him and clearly you want to kiss him. Just kiss the guy already. We get the point, okay? We don't need to sing about it. Okay, they sing about all their problems. Every time there's a little bit of a problem, yeah, they'll start break down and start singing. Like, okay. Like, and all these songs just feel like rips-offs from Hamilton. Like, they're trying too hard to be Hamilton. Ugh, okay, we're done with the songs. We actually got some other villains. You know, Descendants 2 didn't actually do that. We didn't get to see any more, like, actual villains. We got the evil stepmother, who is now Asian, for some reason. Okay, I guess, like, and why isn't, like, is he Asian, I guess? And then we got Dr. Lefaria, which, thank goodness, he's black. Or the Shadow Man. Yeah. And we got Smee, which honestly actually looks kind of like Smee. They did a good job on that one. And but he does actually have 0 talking lines. Like, he's in the movie, but he says nothing. Nothing. The evil stepmother says something, but, you know, I guess I don't know why they didn't say anything for Smee. But also, one little complaint, okay? Like, I know I keep complaining, but one little complaint. Okay, so, you Cruella de Vil, she's black. Why isn't Carlos black? That doesn't make sense. If you're gonna switch the races of these characters, then their children should be that race, okay? Cruella de Vil's son should be black, okay? Like, I'm kind of mad about that, okay? Also, like, why is Carlos, in the first movie, why is Carlos scared of dogs? Cruella de Vil is not scared of dogs, she terrorizes dogs. Shouldn't Carlos be trying to terrorize the dog instead of being afraid of it? But did she seriously teach her son to be scared of animals? That does not make sense to me. Like, she's Cruella de Vil, okay? Even in the first movie, her statue, like, protected her as scaring off dogs, okay? She terrorizes them, tries to skim them alive, okay? Like, it's just dumb. Okay, that's just a mini complaint, okay? Like, I'm sorry. That's just... I'm just mad about that. We have to have some motion, some conflict between the main characters. So, of course, movie, she makes a deal with Uma, saying, okay, if you let all the kids go from the Isle of the Lost, and then I'll give you back your rip-off Infinity Stone, okay? Okay, so and also Mal lies about it. Yeah, she lies about it. And then she decides to tell them, probably the worst moment in the movie. Like, I don't think it's time to talk about this stuff right now. Probably after you defeat the villain, okay? Like, she talks about, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I lied, guys. And then, oh my, everyone gets mad. Everyone's saying like, hey, Mal, how could you? And so the I don't really remember her name. She's like the daughter of the Shadow Man, and she gets like, Mal, you liar, I liked you, now I don't. So the stupidest thing is, she takes the one thing that's supposed to defeat Audrey, the one thing, and throws it in water, which is supposed to like destroy the thing. Like, you little brat, I want to slap that little girl straight across her face. Like, that. Why would you do that? I know you're pissed, but honestly, do you want to die or be turned to stone? Because now you can't fix it now. Because the thing that was supposed to take her out is now destroyed. Like, why would you do it? Why? Why? And then, of course, everyone leaves like, oh, Mal, you liar, bye. Even her friends are like, you jerk, Mal. Of course, they get turned to stone, so we don't really see them walk away. But then, of course, 5 minutes later, the same little girl gets kidnapped by Audrey. She's like, Mal, help me. And I'm like, no. No, why would I help you? Okay, why would I? You just destroyed the one thing that would take her out. I bet you feel real stupid now because you got rid of the one thing that could probably save you. Of course, this is the Disney Channel movie. We have to have a happy ending. So they come up with some lame excuse to make the stone come back to life. The Power of Friendship by Uma chanting, yes, Mal, we're friends again. Uma's like, oh yeah, we were mad, Mal, at you. We were so mad at you for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Now we're friends again, okay? Root for Mal again. Yes, Mal, the power of friendship brings that stone back to life or some bull crap. Okay. And then the girl was like, yay, Mal, you saved me. Yay. Like, you were just mad at her 5 minutes ago. Now you're happy about it? Okay. We should have sat with that emotion for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Okay? That's just dumb. That's just stupid. Of course, that stone, you know what? The stone, like when Mal, of course, turns into a dragon, gets the stone or whatever, you know, she kills Audrey. Yeah, she basically kills her. Or just picks her to Sleeping Beauty because she is the granddaughter or daughter of Sleeping Beauty. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And so that's how they have to bring Hades into this and bring her back to life because he's more powerful. You know, Mal might be half Hades, but she still technically has the same powers as Hades, and she basically has the complete powers of Maleficent, but, you know, she only has half the powers of Hades, of course. Yeah, she can't do anything else with the rock. Just Hades. That's how we bring Hades in, and now she's like, oh, you know, guys, I was wrong. We should open up the aisle. I'm like, okay, listen, I understand, like, yes, bring the kids down, but the kids don't deserve to be stuck on the aisle, but maybe you should think about who you bring back, okay? Like, you remember Maleficent, like, when she was released, she came in trying to kill everyone. Okay, some villains, yes, they are reformed. Like, they're nice, they're good guys now. But some are still probably gonna have a grudge and try to murder every single one on Oridon. Okay? Like, yeah. Just be cautious. Like, just letting everyone out is kind of a weird thing to do. Okay? Make sure these villains are reformed. Like, put these villains in, like, a school of obedience or something. Just to make sure they're not gonna try to threaten the world again. Because that's the reason you guys locked them up. Okay, so I think that's really my complaints of the film. I think I got it out of my system. Okay, the characters I think are fine. Of course, Mal's hair gets, like, changes colors for some reason every single movie. Why can't they keep it one consistent color? Like, I think the last movie was kind of a pinkish purple. First movie was purple. Now it's just, like, really, really purple. Okay, like, why do you keep changing your hairstyle? I like the color of her hair. I don't understand why, but okay. You know, the characters are back. You know, they're just same characters, no, not really anything progressing. I guess Ben asks Mal to marry her. Just Ben. I mean, I don't really like Ben at all. Ben's just boring. He's just there. He's like, oh no, Mal, I must do something. No, Mal. Yes, Mal. Okay. He's just there. Ben is just a badly written character. I wish they could have written Ben just a better way, but yeah, whatever. You know, I would say Hades does kind of bring a good point, basically. So basically, if Audrey goes out without... Of course, Audrey's trying to destroy Oridon. But, you know, she just gets a pat on the back like, oh yeah, you're fine, you know? Your daughter of a princess or whatever, and you know, you're fine. You don't have to be locked up. Like, okay, Audrey should be punished, okay? Like, she broke into a museum and tried to destroy Oridon. She needs to be punished in some way. And she's just getting a pat on the back like, oh, just don't do that again. While the villains, when they tried to do it, they got locked up. You know, Hades does make a pretty good point about that. And, like, I really would have liked to see if she got some little bit of punishment. Not so severe like death, but just some sort of punishment. And she didn't, okay? She just didn't. Because everyone has to have a happy ending, of course. Everyone has to have a happy ending. I would have liked to have seen a lot more with Hades and Mal's relationship, because we just get a little bit of it, but, you know, it would be nice, because I actually did like that part of the film, where, you know, they're talking about the relationship and what happened with them. I would have liked more of that. More Hades would have been great, but we just did not get that at all. I feel like I just feel like in this movie they just run out of ideas, just run out of steam. They've made a movie every single other year, and of course this is the finale because sadly the death of Cameron Boyce, you know, my respects to that guy. So I mean, is it a good finale? I guess it ties up everything that this movie franchise has been kind of doing, like, you know, letting all the villains back, breaking the barrier of the Isle of the Lost. So I guess that's fine. It all comes full circle. So I mean, I guess it's a pretty good finale. The movie's just, I mean, sure, with all those flaws I keep complaining about, it's not terrible. I just did not enjoy it as much as I did the other ones. It's okay. I feel like I just give this movie like a 6.5 or just a 7 out of 10. Because it's not amazing. Don't expect anything incredible because it's a Disney Channel original movie. I think the last really good one was Phineas and Ferb, the movie, like, just because it's the animation. It's a Disney Channel movie. It's basically what I would expect and what you should really expect from it. So, yeah, that's really my review for Descendants 3. So I guess that's it for this review. Hey, you! What, Mickey Mouse? Would I give you permission to talk about my movie? No, but it's just a movie review. That's just my property. If I get someone permission to talk about my movie, I get the movie. Calm down, what is wrong with you? Shut up, there is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong. This is my property, and also, you're my property. What? Mine your property? I'm not your property. Don't give me all that. I own everything. I own Marvel. I own Star Wars. I own the goddamn Muppets, which is you. What the? I'm not a Muppet. Ow! What the heck was that for? You don't dare backsass me. You know who I am. I'm goddamn Mickey Mouse. I own everything. I own you. I own this show now. You don't own my show. Yes, I do. You better pack everything up. This is Puppet Review Stuff. I'll see you guys later. Hey, come back here. Don't touch that.